Welcome to Northern Hill Farthing. Today is kind of like a rainy, misty day outside, so I don't really want to be outside gardening today, but that is okay because my neighbor gave us some rhubarb. It was so kind of them to give it to us, and what I'm going to do with it today is I have asked for an old family recipe that I probably made when I was a kid, but I don't remember doing it. It's actually my grandma's rhubarb jelly recipe. So, not gonna lie, when I asked for it, I thought that it was like strawberry rhubarb. Nope, it's just rhubarb. It takes rhubarb, sugar, and the surprise ingredient that I wasn't expecting is cherry jello. I don't remember making it. I just remember that I loved it when my grandma would make it, and whenever I'd go to her house, I'd always want to see if she had made some, and then have some rhubarb jelly on some toast. And so what we're gonna do here is I have my blender, and we're just gonna stick these in the blender. It says to use a food processor. I don't have a food processor, so I'm just using what I have. And one of the tips on here that I thought was interesting is it says to rip rhubarb from the ground, not cut it, because then it will be more likely to come back. All the recipes on my phone here. And it says cut rhubarb into about 12-inch long sections, which we have about here, but actually calls for 40 pieces of it. I have about 10 or 12 that my neighbor gave us, so I'm just basically saying that I'm making about a third of the recipe. And so we want to grind it up in the food processor, and we'll make 5 cups. So that's what we're going to do now.
So I did get tired of using the blender, and so I went down in our cupboard to see if I could find the attachment for our mixer. And then I actually found we have this NutriBullet. It made such quick work of it. So for example, maybe was going for 10 seconds or so. And you can see it's way littler. Well, hopefully you can see that's way littler. I'm going to do it some more, but then here's like all the chunks that we were getting from the blender. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to add it all into this NutriBullet thing, and then we're going to let it do its work. I don't know if it's just more powerful or if it has, like, because it's working with gravity differently. I don't know. The things are kind of the same way. But this job just got much faster. Oh, yeah. Now that is what I wanted to see. Hopefully not too much, but look at that now. So much better than before. So I got 4 more pieces plus the leftover in the blender. So I'm going to do that now. Honestly, what it looks like at this point is like a strawberry rhubarb smoothie. Needing just a bit more water to try and cover at least the lid. Then over here, here's the pot of jam in the making. Just waiting for it to start to boil. I don't have it turned very high because I don't want it to accidentally scorch it. But I'm also getting impatient, let's be real.
It is boiling now, and since it's boiling, I'm going to go ahead and add the cherry jello. Rereading the recipe, I don't know if I have quite enough jello. I think 2 of these packs might have served a bit better, but we're learning, and we're just going to go with what we have at this time. So I'm going to go ahead, dump that all in.
Then I'm going to go ahead and stir it. This is probably what gives it the red color. I wonder if that's why always thought it was strawberry. And then something else that when I was rereading the recipe, I saw actually, it said add a little bit of vinegar to the water when you boil it, because it will help clean and sanitize the jar.
Along with loosen up the, what do you want to call it? The like rubber and the glue on the lid. So that's what we're doing. We have this really nice red color now. I'm going to turn this off. So we are good to add it to the jar now. Okay, so if I was super on it, I would have my canning supplies here, and the funnel. That would be really nice to have. Try to be careful not to burn my hand when I get the canning supplies pulled out. That will be really nice. Okay, so here's our jar. That's just sanitized in our vinegar water. And what I'm going to attempt is just to dump the jam in here. All right, you see it's a nice red color. We're going to do it very slowly. See, I think it's going to be too wide. So as we're thinking about next time, definitely want to either have 2 people or have my canning funnel handy. Try it this way. Aha! One-handed works better, guys. Still not pretty, but we're getting it done. You might be filling this whole jar, guys. So I can see where like there's some chunks in the rhubarb for when the blender didn't blend it too well. So it didn't cook down a whole lot, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna call that good. No, it's not a can, but I'm kind of gonna go with the headspace rule here. Guys, it smells like what I remember. It's just amazing how like your different senses, when you engage your different senses, how it can bring back memories. And so the smell and like making this is bringing back the memories. Not that I super remember ever making it with my grandma, but the smell of this going on to a warm piece of toast. So looking forward to it. But now I need to get a towel to clean off this top since my other towel went underneath, and then we're gonna get the lid put on. So here's another one. I'm going to clean off the top and the sides just like you would if you were like a real canning jar and you were really canning this. Not that I know a lot. My mother-in-law is teaching me how to can. So while I was at home making that jelly that I just showed you, my husband had to go to the feed store, and then he walked in with a little surprise. Would you like to show them the surprise?
Toby.
5. There are 5 in there. Why'd you get 5 more ducks?
Well, I like ducks. And they had different types of ducks, and I chose to get one of each. My sap.
We just let our ducks out into our pond 2 days ago.
Yes.
How are your ducks doing now? They're supposed to be swimming in the pond.
They're afraid of it. They're afraid of the pond. So I hope we get more ducks to hopefully have more chances of having a duck that's interested in the pond, maybe. I have no clue how it works.
We shall find out. This one is my. Can you hold up my?
Here?
Yeah, not that we should have favorites. Here, buddy. Hi. Hi. Oh, I know. But this one's my favorite so far. I love his markings that he has, like the black and the white. Should be named like Chip or something. And then he even has it on his little feet. He has the black and white markings. Whew. Gonna put back before he jumps away.
Yeah.
We have a duck like that already, right?
No, we don't.
No?
Oh, there's all different ducks.
And that one's super cute. His little wings, the tip of his wings, are yellow. I don't know.
He's a lucky too. See?
You can see just the tip of his wing is yellow like that. Well, we are going to go have fun eating our jam and playing with our new ducks.
Have a blessed day.